Welcome to NFL World, when NFL starts and ends. I'm your host, Jacob. And Tristen Wirfs, the all-pro left tackle of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, suffered, and he actually re-aggravated that didn't require surgery. Let's explain what happened here. So, last year, Tristen Wirfs suffered a knee issue. He only missed one game. He battled through it the rest of the year. He didn't need knee surgery, so he didn't get any in the offseason, just some rest. Well, what happened was, while he was on vacation during July 4th weekend, or even just a little before that, he re-aggravated it to the point of getting knee surgery. And on Wednesday, they announced that Tristen Wirfs had orthoscopic knee surgery on Tuesday. So you can obviously understand when you have a knee surgery or even orthoscopic surgery, just thinking cleanups and stuff like that. But there was minor damage to his knee. So they had to fix that. So this is more of a injury that's going to take a little longer to come back from. He's going to miss the first month in the NFL season, which anytime you have an offensive lineman that is a starter that misses time, it's hard when they come back to just throw him back in there because you're worried about their self-confidence, you're worried about the offensive line's confidence, and you're worried about how they're going to mesh together as a unit due to the fact that he's been gone for so long. Because if I remember correctly, he can't practice. He's going to be put on PUP. They're physically unable to perform list. So he can't practice either. So he's not going to already have that ability to mesh with the offensive line as the starters go before the season even starts. That's a concern that anyone would have. But when you lose an all-pro guy like Tristen Wirfs, who's played some left tackle, who plays left tackle, played some right tackle earlier in his career, but has changed over to left tackle with Baker Mayfield being the quarterback, that's something you don't want to lose. Because that means that's your left tackle known as your blindside guy. I can't see who's coming from behind me, obviously, because I don't have eyes in the back of my head. So his job as the best protector we got is to make sure no one gets around that edge. So I don't see a hit. I can't. So a hit doesn't happen. How do I say this? The guy doesn't hit me who I can't see if he's bounding the edge or not. The best way I can word it. But it's really damaging. And so Tristen Wirfs not being there is going to be a problem, but something that they can survive with. It's nothing you want to. It's like tying your left hand behind your back and saying, yeah, I know it's uncomfortable, but deal with it for 4 weeks. That's what they're having to do. And it's really unfortunate. But we hope Tristen can get healthy and can get ready to go for October, or at least the middle of October. And hopefully that doesn't really damage the Buccaneers offensive line too much. The other injury that happened, we only out yesterday, because I was going to do the Tristen Wirfs video on Friday anyway. As we record this is Friday. But the Najee Harris injury happened and was only announced Thursday evening. It was announced that he suffered, which I kind of find was the way it was described. The way they described the injury was fascinating. I describe it as fascinating because that's the only way I could describe it. They described it as a superficial eye injury. What does that even mean? Does that just mean China? Does that mean like he got burnt around his eye a little bit, but it wasn't high enough to be like something to worry about? Like what was it? To me it sounds like he got burnt a little bit, but it wasn't too bad. Because they did say in the statement given by his agent that this would not affect Najee and he'll be able to go week one. That's how I just heard it, but it was just a weird way to describe an injury. I've never heard of someone describe it as a superficial injury. I've never heard that before. Again, like it could have been a shiner or something. People do weird things on July 4th. I don't know exactly what happened this time, which is good because the Chargers drafted Marion Hampton. They are more inclined to keep Marion Hampton around than they are to keep you around. Because your contract, you can get cut as soon as like tomorrow. They have a little bit of an investment in a Marion Hampton. So you cannot afford to miss time if you're Najee Harris. So the injury, again, I've never heard it described like that before, but the injury to Najee Harris, him not missing time, is very important moving forward. Tristen Wirfs, who's going to miss about a month, that is a damaging blow to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. But yeah, just a quick video just to say what happened over the last, I guess, 72 hours with the injuries. Really, last 60 hours of what happened to these injuries to Tristen Wirfs and Najee Harris, and the fact that Wirfs is going to miss time when Najee Harris is going to be ready to roll by week one. For NFL World, I'm Jacob Hewitt. Out.